Hello and welcome to All Is Outdoors. This week we got a little unboxing. Got a box here. This is the Banking Creek kit for May and June. Let's get into it and see what we got. Oh, before we do that, I do have a 500 subscriber giveaway going on. Take a look back in the videos, a couple videos back, and it's a 500 subscriber giveaway. Go check that out. Get entered if you're not already entered. There's some details in there and some rules what you have to do to be able to be entered into the giveaway. But go do that. And thanks to everybody for helping us hit that milestone, getting that 500. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for everybody for watching. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that, turn the notifications on so you see all these unboxings that we're doing. But let's get in and see what we got here in the Banking Creek kit for May and June. All right, here we go. Here's the bait school bag for May and June. So we've got a reusable bag that we always come in. Let's take a look here and see what we've got. Kind of gonna just dump it out. So as we said, here's the reusable bag. Not gusseted, kind of wears out after time, but it is a good thing. You can put your stuff in here to keep things organized. When you go out to the creek, you can put all your stuff in here, or just, separate things, if you want just your like Cinco worms or your drop shot stuff in one, you could do that. But nice little reusable bag. You can even write on it here, so works pretty good. We always get a Banking Creek coupon. So you got a coupon code. This is 15% off my next order, and then they got a little scan thing on the other side, so you can scan and read about what's in here. We do got a couple stickers here. First sticker, we get this all the time, Banking Creek sticker. Nice little guy. And then the next one is a Rebel sticker. Nice little Rebel sticker. I think that's telling us kind of get an idea of what we've got mostly in this bag, because I see a lot of Rebel stuff there. We'll start out with this first one. This is a Heddon. This is a Heddon Tiny Torpedo. It is in the bullfrog color, but so a really little guy, Tiny Torpedo. First bait from Heddon. Next thing we go, here is a Rebel bait. So here we go. As you see, this is the Bumblebug, and it is in the Hornet color. So little Hornet. Crankbait, bug bait. Right, there we go. Nice. Sticking with that theme. Here we go. So this is in the Matte series. This is a Crick Hopper, the Crick Hopper, and it is in the Army Cricket color. So there we go. You can see it's like an army green matte. So another bug crankbait. Let's see here. Oh, another little bug here. Right there we go. This is the Rebel Catercrawler. So it's a little caterpillar. No lip on that one, but it's still gonna swim, gonna wiggle through the water. And what do we got here? Caterpillar worm. I don't know if that's the color, but it was a little caterpillar. A caterpillar worm. So Rebel Catercrawler. All right, sticking with Rebel, we got the Rebel Live Flex. So this is going to be, these are some pre-rigged. This is the Rebel, this is the Catercrawler as well. This pack has a bold scent, 6 soft plastics, one 1/10 ounce keg head, and two 1/16 ounce keg head. And this is in the Live Flex. Let's open this up here. Maybe. Got some staples in it, looks like. Can I get that open? There we go. Okay. Comes in a little clamshell like that. Man, they don't want it coming apart. They got that taped as well. Get one of these pre-rigged ones out. So here we go. Little keg head. As you can see, it's shaped like a keg. So they got a pre-rigged one. This one actually is not too bad. This has got this is a Live Flex, so it's like a elasticy type material. We got little bulbous thing here. Right there's what it looks like. And so there's two rigged ones, different sizes. Here's the second one, which is a little bit bigger keg head. But again, like I say, elasticy type material. So there's the Catacrawler, pre-rigged Live Flex. Set that over there. And sticking in that same line, another Rebel Live Flex. Again, there's a spare head and then two rigged ones. This is the Rebel Hopper. Again, 6 soft plastics. 1/10 of an ounce keg head, and then two 1/16 keg head. And we'll jump into this. Okay. All right. There we go again. So here they are. A little chartreuse on the bottom. Keg head. Elasticy type material. You can yank on. Very durable. Will hold up very well. Looks like a little cricket. If I can get one out. Here's one that's not rigged. There's what they look like. Again, very durable. They're going to last a long time. And the Summer Hopper is the color on this one. So that's the Summer Hopper. Another Live Flex. Okay. We've got a little crankbait here from Rebel. This is the Rebel Super Teeny We Are. And this is in the Tennessee Shad color. So a little crankbait, Tennessee Shad. All right, we're going to switch on over to a Booyah. A Booyah spinnerbait. This is the Micro Pond Magic, 1/8 of an ounce. And this is in the pumpkin seed color. So nice little micro spinner bait. One Colorado. That's a nice little color. That'll work great. Give that a try in the pond. All right, getting down the last couple baits here. We have got the Yum. This is the Yum 6-inch lizard in the Copper Creek color. So we got a copper colored lizard, 6-inch. And that's going to pair up perfectly with this hardhead jig from Jean LaRue. Jean LaRue, there's an owner hook on it. And this is, 3/16 of an ounce in the copper color. See if we can figure out how to open this one. So this is a swinging head on that in the copper color. I don't know if you can see that really well, but wide gap hook on there. It's gonna look really nice, and that's gonna actually pair up perfect with that lizard. I do like how the Lurenet does that with the Bank and Creek. They pair things up really nice. So, you know, you get the jig head, the fish with the soft plastic. All the rest are kind of a hard bait and stuff or already pre-rigged, so you don't need that. But this, everything in here is ready to go out and fish. You don't need to go get anything else. It's here. So that's nice. That's a 2-pack of 3/16 of an ounce hardhead jig from Jean LaRue to pair up with the Yum. So that's what we got. That's a loaded bag. There's a lot of baits in here. Definitely pond and creek and, you know, pond kit. And, you know, that's kind of what it is. So you'd expect to get a lot of these smaller things, but I think you go out and catch a lot of panfish with these. And, you know, when it's getting towards, you know, summer where you're going to use a lot of these bugs. I'm interested to go check them out, see what we can catch. I know a lot of the ponds that I fish in, there's smaller bass in there. There's not really any really nice ones. There could be, but most of them are smaller bass. There's smaller ponds around here, and a lot of them are fished pretty heavily too, some of the public ones. And the people are taking, you know, they're harvesting the fish. So they don't do a catch and release. So a lot of people do harvest them and eat them. So those 12 inches that you have to have here in Western New York, they're gone. So anything smaller than that are in there. And a lot of these places I fish, these things will work. They'll work great. You can catch anything. You know, you can catch a panfish, you can catch a sunfish, you can catch a perch, you can catch a crappie, calico, or any kind of bass you could catch on them. So good to go. And this will work nice in the lake. Try to get some largemouth bass on these. So I think it's a good kit. I like what they do. I like how they pair things up, and I think these are all fishable. I'm looking forward to getting out there and getting them a try. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you again next week on All Is Outdoors. Now get yourself outdoors and have a good time.